What's going on, 80K Sports Performance families? Coach Ryan here with another Coach's Corner. This week I wanted to talk about a frequently talked about conversation we have with our athletes and sometimes also with the parents of athletes. And that's, why do we not like body part splits for our athletes? A lot of times when you talk to especially our high schoolers and even sometimes our middle schoolers who are working it on their own, they like to break their workouts up by body part that they're training. So there's leg day, there's chest day, there's back day, there's arm day. And that's something that we discourage some of our athletes from doing and not something that we really do in our training. We really focus on full body training for our athletes and for our adults as well. And there's a few reasons why we kind of steer away from those body part splits and focus more on full body training. The first one is that with body part splits, there's simply just not enough time. If we're going to break up into a body part split, you're looking at 4, 5, 6 days a week of training. And most of our athletes aren't in here 4, 5, 6 days a week training because they're busy playing their sport. They have school, they have practice, they have games, they have tournaments. So they're realistically seeing us 1, 2, maybe ideally 3 times per week, which isn't enough to really hit everything you want to if you're going for that body part split. Whereas if we get 3 great full body sessions in for a week or even 1 or 2, that's going to be way more beneficial for our athletes and we're able to check all the boxes that we're looking to check for them. So that's one of our big things. It's just there's simply not enough time, and that goes the same with the adults. Most people don't have the time to spend an hour in the gym 5, 6 days a week. So we're making sure that we're checking that boxes, because if you for 1 week miss your leg day, that's a whole week that you're not training legs, and with our legs being an extremely important part of our athlete's performance, we don't want to miss that. So time is that number one thing. Second of all, with the body part splits, you're doing a lot of volume in the same part of your body at once, which is probably going to lead to that part of your body being really sore. So if you do a leg day, your legs are probably going to be really sore, which is going to affect your performance in practice, on the field, in a game. You're going to be sore, you're going to be a little bit slower, you're going to be sluggish, so you're not going to be able to perform as well. So whereas if we spread that volume out over the course of a couple workouts and then do full body workouts, you're not going to be nearly as sore in one particular area. You might be a little bit sore across your whole body, but you're not going to have that crazy soreness in that one centralized area. So that's the second reason why we kind of avoid those body part splits. And third reason is that a lot of times when our athletes are doing their body part splits and their more bodybuilding workouts that they might see online, the problem with that is a lot of it is they're using a lot of machines, and a lot of those machines have them seated. And if you are seated when it comes to your competition for sports, chances are you're on the bench, and that's not where you want to be. So doing more functional training in our full body splits, that's going to allow us to do more training that transfers to on the field, and you're learning how to produce force through a lunge versus a leg press. So the lunge is going to have way more carryover, put you in better positions that are going to translate more onto the field. So those are the 3 reasons why we avoid body part splits for our athletes. If you have questions about how your athlete should be training, if they want to do a body part split, how that could work, or any questions about training in general, feel free to shoot me an email and I would be happy to discuss with you and your athlete and how we can help them get faster, stronger, and more confident. We'll catch you guys next week.